talking about the Rockonteurs, I just have to know, how did you come up with the name? I like the podcast, obviously, and you have great guests.
Yeah, well, raconteur is someone who can chat beautifully, and I think Guy Pratt and I have got a little bit of a reputation for being, raconteurs. I think so. I think someone said, "Well, then it's got to be rockonteurs," And we think we're the funniest guys on the tour bus, because he's in the band with me with Nick Mason, and in the old days, people would say, you two just get a room. Now they just say, get a podcast. So we did. And, fortunately we got quite good telephone books. So we've got a few, good musicians that we can get on. And then as the reputation builds, which is what you start to get people coming to you. And I'm a big, I'm just a fan.
Yeah, we were getting that. I mean, that was kind of cool. As I was listening to the Paul Stanley podcast, or the episode with him, you guys just riffing on your soul favorites, and just it's kind of cool hearing rock stars talk about their favorites, what they grew up with.
Well, without sounding like I'm name dropping, but I am name dropping. John Bon Jovi said, I talk to you guys differently because you've done the same. You've had the same experiences. I don't know if I've had exactly the same experiences as John Bon Jovi, but pretty, it's just meant to be musicians backstage chatting. But I'm equally as excited to be talking to two non-musicians. I don't know, maybe you're the greatest musicians ever. I don't know that, but
but we have a great appreciation for me. It's our love of music that drove us to do this, and particularly our love of 80s music. So that's what we have. And your podcast is actually closer to the style of our, people. A lot of people, when we first started doing it, expected a more produced, a more interviewee type of podcast, but we just chat.
Yeah, that's the best type, isn't it? That's what people want to get in on. And I think that's the skill to podcasts, because they should be like listening into other people's conversations, where you get that thing where you bought a coffee and you sit at a table and then, oh my God, look who's sitting next to me. What are they talking about? Oh, I think I'll get another coffee and I'll just keep listening. That's the way it should be.